Hey guys, once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in this video, we are going to discuss a small introduction of blind SQL injection. So, in this video, we'll be just seeing what is blind SQL injection, and we'll also see how to exploit blind SQL injection by triggering condition responses. So, before I go into my video, as a disclaimer, this video is only for educational purpose. So, first one, what is blind SQL injection? Blind SQL injection arises when an application is vulnerable to SQL injection, but its HTTP response does not contain the results of the retrieval SQL query or the details of any in the error database. This application does not return the results of the SQL query or the details of any database error uh, within its responses. This vulnerability can still be exploited to access unauthorized data by the techniques involved are generally more complicated and different to perform. We don't use here in this blind SQL injection. We will be not using any union select statements. Next, we'll also see how to exploit blind SQL injection by triggering the condition responses. Let's consider an application which is using a tracking cookie to gather some usage request application, including the cookie header. Let's take an example of a cookie header like tracking ID with some alphanumeric characters, as you have seen here. Let me name this as an X. Right, this alphanumerical can be different for every PC to PC. So next, after taking this tracking ID, the when a request contains a tracking ID cookie is proceed, the application determines whether this is an known user using a SQL query or not. It will just check whether it is a known user or not. To check whether it is known user or not, will be just writing a small SQL query like select tracking ID from tracked users, where tracked ID is equals to the same alphanumeric character, that is X, we have used here. So after that, this query is vulnerable to SQL injection, but the results from the queries are not returned to the users. As we have seen in our previous here, instead of using tracking ID and tracking user, if we use the same username and password instead of that, we'll be not getting the results. So however, the application does not behave differently depending upon whether the query returns the data. If the return data, if it has a if the query is true, then it will return a welcome back page display. Let's see an example though for this. Let's take an query of some xyz single quote and 1 equals to 1. Then we will just get a display of, because the injection and 1 is equals to 1 condition is true, because 1 is always equal to 1, then the condition will be always true. Then the welcome back page should be displayed, while the same in the condition of 1 is equals to 2. Here, as 1 is not equal to 2, the query is false, so we should not get a welcome back page which will not display. So this allows you to determine the answers to any single SQL conditions, and so execute the data one bit at a time. As it's false, it will only execute one bit at a time. So I hope this small introduction of blind SQL was easy to understand to you all. So in my next video, I'll be just giving you a small example, and if possible, I'll be just also solving a practice lab on this blind SQL injection. So I hope this video was just useful to you all. Like, share, and subscribe my channel, and stay tuned till my next video. Have a good day.